Hey folks, Fernando doing our Pocket EDC update. Still very much the same setup which has been with me over the years because it simply works. I was thinking right now, it's been over a decade, well more like 2 decades now, with pretty much the same thing going on. I always want to have with me a multi-tool, an actual folding knife, a lighter, a flashlight, that's pretty important for me, backups pretty much for all of these. Shades, sunglasses, these are key for me as well. Of course, your wallet and your cell phone. This has been a setup that has been working for me for quite some time. What I do is tweak and update little things when technology, when something nicer or better comes up. I'll consider it and throw it in there as it is needed. The only thing I was looking at it and thinking right now about it, the thing that has remained constant, the tool that has survived the most with me has been the Learman Charge TTI. This one I've had for well over, I mean, how many? Over a decade easily. And it's kind of weird because I see a lot of people don't feel the same way. They don't like, first, a lot of people think this is big and heavy. I don't. I think this is just perfect with a clip. And I simply cannot go through my day without it. I just use it all the freaking time, and if I don't have it with me because of I'm using shorts and I just got a shower or whatever, I find myself reaching for another multi-tool, maybe the Wingman or the Wave, but it's so much part of, it's like an extension of my hand. I just have to have it with me all the time. And I mean, that's simply the way it is. I like having the dedicated folder. In this case is the Zero Tolerance 0630. Fantastic knife. It's a very nice blade made of S35VN. Good steel, good construction. It's a frame lock, titanium. Lots of titanium in my EDC. Pretty much everything made of metal in it is titanium. Just holds on much nicer than anodized aluminum, which kind of looks crappy after a while. And I like sticking to the stuff that works. So if I'm gonna be going that way, if I have the option, I choose something that's made of titanium so that it has better durability. It doesn't look, being completely honest, you can have a fantastic knives for 40-50 bucks. You have cold steel. The Voyager series is maybe some of the best bang per buck, with some of the best value knives. Sometimes you want to have something a little bit nicer. This one locks nicely firm. You have that steel insert, and you have that wave feature which allows you to deploy it as you pull it out of the pocket. So all those things making it a little bit more of a premium knife. Sure, it's nice to have, let's just put it that way. In terms of glasses, I am using the Wiley X. This is the Valor. I've used the revolvers for many years, as you probably know. These are very good and they're polarized. If you haven't tried polarized sunglasses, guys, give it a try because the difference is noticeable. It's not one of those things where you spend the money and you wonder where it went. No. Here you notice the difference with polarized glasses. Of course, Wiley X are ballistic glasses. They're kind of safety glasses. They have a very good rating, so they're protecting your face, especially your eyes, quite nicely. And part of my daily EDC, I just cannot go out without them. Got used to it over the years. Another new thing is the Clarus MI7T titanium. This is a new flashlight that sorry, haven't reviewed yet, but I'm adding it to my EDC. I'm very happy with it. Added a whistle. What I like is that I have that moonlight mode, which I use maybe the most because I do use my stuff, and the mode I find myself using the most is the moonlight mode, which ironically not all flashlights have. Made of titanium, looks fantastic. I'm going to be going more into detail with the actual review, but very bright with 14500 batteries. It's up to 500, I think it's like 700 lumens, so very bright. You have the moonlight, which I like. The medium mode is reasonable, and you have that strobe as well, and a battery indicator. Lots of stuff going on there, and I think it's a very nice addition. I'm gonna be leaving the links for all of this stuff below in case you want to check these out in Amazon. That always helps. But a proper review coming up. In terms of lighter, I always want to have a lighter with me, and it's this Crusader themed lighter by Zippo. I think it looks awesome. And yeah, opens up like that. I have the gas insert in there, not just a wick. And you know what, I bought a few of these so I should try out. It's no longer called Thunderbird. Now it's going under another brand name, which is Wildfire. It's basically the same thing, and I think I have 4 of these. The 4 of them I filled them with gas. None of them has leaked for me, so I feel very comfortable recommending to give these a try. For me, it's made a huge difference. I don't have to worry about the liquid fuel and such, which is kind of messy, smells and dries, especially that it dries up, and that sucks, because especially if you're not a smoker. I mean, I'm not. I just like having the ability to start a fire if I have to, just the ability of doing so. And I also keep the wheel, which allows you to throw sparks and start fires in, you know, more basic ways. But these I highly recommend. I keep them in my Zippos and they just work very nicely. The house keys, this is the setup that's been pretty much perfected for me, and there's really not a lot that I see myself changing. I still have my Thru-Night T, which is a AAA battery, very bright. Moonlight mode, or Firefly, very bright for a AAA light. Titanium, which looks nice, so over the years it's going to be holding on. I have the Mini Champ, which is a fantastic multi-tool that I've learned to love over the years. Use it very often as well. A titanium little peanut lighter, and a small pocket or keychain pry bar. I think this is the Pico. These are very handy, and they just really take up no space whatsoever, just disappear there. And whenever you need something for prying, for doing something a little bit more forceful, this does come in handy. You know, for just scratching crap out of stuff and you don't want to be using your nicer tools and such, this just works. My car keys, I still have my Vault Dweller reminding me to shoot accurately and fast, and I have something new as well. This is the Clarus Mini 1T, also titanium. No, these I didn't get from Clarus, didn't send me these. I paid for these out of my pocket. No, would not have changed my opinion in any way, just not the way I do things. Just, you know, I like it. I mean, I'll see over the years, you know, the next few weeks and months and so, but the cool thing about this is rechargeable with USB ports. The ability of recharging your flashlight, that's nice. I like having that, because these days with cell phones and such, it seems as if there's always a port somewhere where you can recharge it, and it's pretty bright as well. It has like a low mode, and look how beautiful, you know, focusing there, how beautiful the construction is in this little thing. Fantastic, and it's very bright. You have one mode there and another one. Gonna be doing a proper review showing it more in detail, but it weighs really nothing, being titanium, very light, and I don't want to have a lot of weight in my ignition either, so works in that way. A little leather pouch made by yours truly for my keys, just so as to stop them from you know, poking through my pocket and breaking the pockets and such. Makes it more comfortable. And I have headphones here, which my cell phone uses as an antenna, as an actual FM antenna. Even when everything else goes to hell, you have the ability of listening to FM radio. Wallet, same as always. I want to have a wallet that has compartment for some coins, and the card slots in this direction so as to not drop them, as it sometimes happens. Cell phone is still the LG G6. I like this cell phone a lot. It's just a perfect size for me, the perfect place for your fingerprint reader. You know, that's, yeah, activated already. And I have this Spigen case, which has this little foot there so as to use it as a little TV. LG G6 is a nice phone. I recommend it because, you know, it's waterproof. It has pretty much all the functions you could possibly hope for. Very nice screen too. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I have, yes, my watch, almost forgot about it. It's the Casio Protrek tough solar triple sensor, made of titanium, very light, uses sunlight, so I don't have to worry about the batteries, and haven't found anything better out there. Even these smart watches and whatnot, I still stick with this. Folks, it's gonna be all for now. Remember to subscribe, take care, see you in our next video.